I almost quit YouTube for good. Watch this video. Hello, welcome to the channel. Hope you're all well. So the last few months I've hardly made any videos across my channels. I've got four YouTube channels. One a motorcycle channel, one a sports channel, one this channel, and also I've got a tech channel as well, which I started up a few months ago. Two of the channels, the motorcycle channel and the sports channel, are monetized, whereas the other two aren't. But the problem is that I've been making videos a long time, especially with the motorcycle channel, and you kind of begin to rely on the income that's coming in so that you can pay for production of other videos and future plans. So it greases the wheels, keeps on going. What Google, in their infinite wisdom, has decided to do is to say, well, any money that you're gaining from Google, from YouTube, you have to declare to the United States that, hey, you are paying tax in your own country. So as a YouTuber, any money that I derive, I've got an accountant, and yeah, I do all my books, and I have to declare it to the UK tax office, Inland Revenue, and I pay taxes on that. That's what I do. But also I have to declare that to the United States, to Google, so that I don't pay tax in the United States as well. So that all seems logical, but the process which they go about it is absolutely crazy. So you have to produce a tax residency certificate. Nobody knew what this was. They threw this all on us over a year ago. Nobody knew what it was. Eventually, I was uploading all these tax certificates, all these proof that I was paying my tax in this country. If they accept it, then they do reject it. Accept it, reject it. Eventually got into the Inland Revenue Tax Office in this country. This was in November, December time of last year. And eventually applied for tax certificates, one for the United States, which I uploaded, and they rejected. Then I got one for Ireland, Google Ireland, because I'm not sure why, because a lot of that for us in the UK and Europe is controlled by Google Ireland. And I uploaded that with the United States tax certificate. They accepted it. Then they rejected it. And this is all, you have it for a couple of weeks, everything's fine, and then it's rejected again. So then finally I uploaded just the Irish the tax residency for the UK to Google Ireland, and it worked. They accepted it. Fantastic. Yesterday, I get an email from Google again saying now that my tax residency certificate has got an expiration date. I was like, well, there's no expiration date on this tax residency certificate. YouTube, Google, you're winding me up. I'm just about to knock it on the head completely. Can't be doing with all this nonsense. If you're going to start charging me twice for tax, there's no point in me even doing it. I'm hardly earning anything on this at all. It's just not worth my time. It's certainly not worth my stress and my brain power, my time, just to keep on something that forms to you. I looked on the form again, my tax residency certificate. There's an issuance date, but there's no expiry date. It's just a certificate which you get. So eventually, I thought, right, I'll just put in the 3 years from today. I don't know. I just chose a notional 3 years. And so put that in, and then it was accepted. And then a few hours later, it was rejected again. So what's going on? So I went and did a bit of searching online, and somebody suggested if you just put 12 months from the time that it was your tax certificate was produced, let's see if they accept that. So I did it again. This is probably about the 100th time that I've uploaded some kind of tax certificate, and they've accepted it. And so far, they haven't rejected it. But they make the process so difficult, and they make the process so ridiculous. And there's no way of contacting YouTube or contacting Google to say, can you tell me exactly what I need to do? I eventually found some obscure video by this guy who explained how to do it. That's how I knew from the UK that you had to go via Google Ireland as well. But he wasn't really sure. He would kind of say, well, try this, this might work. Try this, this might work as well. It's absolute mind bender, this whole thing. Why they can't make this simple. Get it that you don't want to pay tax twice, and the United States, they want to confirm that wherever you are in the world, that you have a tax treaty with the United States. Therefore, as long as you prove you're paying tax in your own country on that YouTube income or Google income, therefore you won't have to pay tax. You won't be charged tax or deducted tax in the United States. So I get all that's fine, but make the process easier. Make the process so you can contact people or online chat and say, hey, look, this is not working. Why you keep on rejecting it? What's the problem? They just give you a blanket thing saying, your application has been rejected, but they don't say why, or they say incorrect tax residency certificate. But I've just uploaded a tax residency certificate. What's the problem? I'm not sure if this is a computer that's looking at it or a person that's looking at it, because if it's a person that's looking at it, when I submitted both an American and an Irish tax residency certificates together and they rejected it, that makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. But anyway, let us know your thoughts. If you've had problems with this for yourself, you have to go get a certificate, a proof from your tax office in your own country, and submit that to, well, try the United States, but also try for Ireland as well. For us in Europe, that seems to work. If you've had problems with this, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. But I'd say I was that close from giving up YouTube altogether. Just had enough of it. Sometimes you find that there's not much enjoyment in doing this kind of stuff behind the scenes. Making videos is great, but behind the scenes you think, this is just not worth it. It's just, I've got other things I could be doing than wasting my time doing this. But I say, thankfully, it all got sorted, so I can continue making videos. If you like what I do here, just keep on watching my videos, and well, I'll catch you again. Bye now.